Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted because I can see it's glitchy. Everybody must be online, and I haven't figured out my video camera yet. Okay, so this is the little mid-month, mid-season of Gemini. I have this really cute little deck. We're going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to turn down because I cannot stand the glitchy. So we're going to do the 9-card spread, and then we'll clarify. But Gemini season is kind of an opportunity for fun and for flirty, and this is going to be from June 6th, which is the day after that eclipse that we just had up there in Sagittarius. So for you, Taurus, that would have been in your, 8th house of transformation? Yes. Okay. And so, so let's just see what's going on after the eclipse. What is that bringing forward in your life? Okay, so the overall energy of okay, so it's the 8th house of transformation. Transformation is all about ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And your overall energy is you have the onion dragon, and it is about releasing. Well, that's perfect. Okay, so we have the right reading, that's for sure. All right, so let's just see what we have. If you haven't been here before, this past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions, clarifying cards. Key to the situation here is the raspberry dragon, and in your heart space, the key to the situation is kindness. And I want to say this is kindness to you first and foremost. Be gentle with yourself through this transformation. Be gentle with yourself as you release. Whatever it is that you had to release. It's something on the interior. Check out the reading. I'll link it below for this week, and it will cover for you what all that was about. Whatever. I can't even talk today. All right, so in the recent past, we have the cherry dragon, and the cherry dragon is all about finding the grace. And I think that the grace here is the grace of being in flow with spirit, being willing to release control, to surrender. Okay, I just heard surrender to divine. So, divine. Okay, so being willing to let go and release has been kind of a bit of a struggle, but I think the activation from this full moon, with all that heavy-duty weight of that eclipse energy, you're going to find that a lot easier moving forward. And in the area of transportation with hospitality, okay, that's an interesting thing, because this release that went forward here for you was actually in the area of what on the inside do you need to let go of in order to, okay, I just heard you need to allow people in. Hospitality. Let's just see. Let's see, with the pineapple, it's the pineapple dragon. I mean, these things are so flippin' cute. If you have kids and you want to get a nice little starter deck, she actually goes into the habitat. The habitat of the pineapple dragon would rather rest in open trenches. It's just so fun. Okay, and then there's field notes so that you can find them. But the pineapple dragon comes your way, doors will open, the creatures can be comfortable anywhere. The message for you is to look for access where you may not expect it. Open arms and welcoming smiles appear. Strangers may go out of the way to make sure all is well. Make sure you are also ready for spontaneous hospitality. It is also wise to make your own space company ready, because sometimes you may find yourself the impromptu host. And so the transformation here is about you allowing people into your life. So either physically into your life in your home space, or you being welcomed into someone else's home space. Oh, I just heard if you are afraid. Okay. Whoa, hold on. Okay. So if you have been feeling like you would be unwelcome someplace, the transformation is if you will allow the grace to happen, the kindness is in your heart. So this is allowing people into your heart space, and this is also trusting that to release the fear of you being welcomed elsewhere. Interesting. Okay, so, here we go. So we have in the future, we have the banana dragon, which is all about gathering, and this is about being in the same space with people. So it's so funny because the Aries also had these cards, not in the same place, but it's funny. I think that as we are allowed to start re-engaging in society, you know, slowly people are like, okay. And so maybe you've been hermiting for a while, and then having to restart your social life is something that, you know, you're either really looking forward to or you're not, but you're being encouraged to do. So in the recent past, versatile. Okay. You've been anxious about making a change, about changing direction, about being flexible in your thinking. And okay, so Taurus, you are a fixed sign, and everyone in general does not like change that they don't decide to make for themselves, but I find the fixed signs really, really struggle with this. They're like, wait, I want to be in charge of my own life and I need to be in control. And I think you've been struggling because you haven't really been in control of all the aspects, because none of us ever are. And so now along comes all this powerful energy from this eclipse, and it is releasing. It is allowing you, I think, to more easily make a change, make an adjustment, because you have all this power up there in the transformation. Oh, and look at this. In the heart space, there's a reward. The orange dragon. So, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be more open to the opportunities of meeting up with people, having conversations with people, allowing people in, either theoretically, you know, as in allowing them into your heart. Although this feels maybe just conversation. Okay. All right. As an obstacle, you have the broccoli dragon. And since a lot of people don't like broccoli, that's really funny. Okay, it says place. I'm going to look this up. It's a new deck. I've only been in it once, but they're just so freaking cute. I couldn't wait. Okay. Broccoli dragon. Broccoli. I can almost spell. Here we go. Broccoli dragon says, the broccoli dragon reminds you to find your best place. We're not always fortunate enough to live where we truly thrive. Okay, so you've been trying to figure out where it is that is your place in the world. It could be physical. It could be metaphysical. It could be spiritual. It could be romantic. It could be in friendship groups, because we have this gathering, this hospitality. And so sometimes I feel that, you know, we struggle sometimes to figure out where it is that we actually belong. And maybe this part of this transformation is allowing you to be more flexible in your thinking about, well, I always thought I belonged here. It could be also a job, a company, or, you know, something that, you know, a career, but it didn't fit quite right. Maybe you have outgrown it. Something about it didn't seem right, and it was time to let it go. And so you have the asparagus dragon. So you're getting fruits and veggies here. Okay, so this is about being consistent. I want to clarify that. Consistent. So it's in the action step, and here you're more nervous about being versatile. Here you weren't able to tell. Oh, okay, all right. So being consistent in your hospitality. All right, okay. So being consistent. Okay. So maybe sometimes people don't know what to expect from you. Like, am I going to be welcomed if I bring up this idea to them? Am I going to be? Can I approach? Are you approachable? You know, so making yourself approachable. Oh gosh, and when you're under stress and pressure, that's not always easy. And so maybe that's created a situation where it's difficult for someone to talk to you. So consistency and communication. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yep. So. So to clarify it, we have the fox, and the fox is about. Looking out for number one, making sure that you have everything you need. And then we have the whips, and the whips is about, sometimes it's about cycles. So it's either about cycles that come around. Sometimes it's about harsh words. Sometimes it's about consistent, disciplined behavior. So for instance, this card played very prominently at the beginning of the year for Capricorns because they were trying to accomplish something, and so it was about every day getting up, being consistent, doing the work. And so whatever it is, you're being asked to be consistent in making sure that you feel safe and secure in the heart space. So this is about you consistently putting yourself first and treating yourself with kindness. There is a reward for this. And so this hospitality is so what if you have become some sort of a doormat where you always take care of everybody else first and doesn't leave enough for you? So the transformation in hospitality would be around that. But because Gather is here, I feel like it's more of just finding that balance of when and who to be hospital with. This is definitely about you looking out for yourself. We have stealth. So that fox reminds me of stealth. And so moving forward, I think maybe not telegraphing everything you're going to do. And my nose is itching big time on that. You know, I said, hey, Spirit, I just want to do some fun, entertaining. Taurus, though, you're going through this cycle right now where it's major. And so let's just see. Let's see if we can get a little bit more on this. All right. So stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. The nuthatch. Nuthatches are interesting. They kind of remind me of this fox. Okay, so I have a bird feeder. I can't even tell you how much I enjoy the bird feeders. Okay, the squirrels entertain the crap out of me too. I just totally enjoy the whole experience of me figuring out how to outwit the squirrels, and it's fun. But the nuthatches, they're adorable. They're the ones that walk down on the side of the tree, right? They can walk down it. And the reason they do that is because they are looking for the cracks and the crevices to put their seed in. So they go to the bird feeder and they grab the seed, and then I watch them. They get up there and they sit there and they look around. Is anybody watching me? Is anyone watching me? I guess I don't count. Is anyone watching me? And then they tuck it into a little crack in the bark, And so this tree out here gets a lot of seed put into it, and then I watch the sparrows go and steal the seed, and the squirrels will hunt down the seed too. So even though they're trying very carefully and cautiously, hopefully there's some left and they don't find it all. But the nuthatches are always trying to put the seed away, like they're trying to save some for themselves for later, which has nothing to do with this message on here because it says stay grounded and welcome the new with knowledge and perspective, but it has everything to do with stealth and this fox. And so I feel like this is really more important right now, is that you are aware that, staying grounded is important. That means that you are trying. The thing about, they also represent taking an idea and grounding it. Taking an idea and making it work, being practical. So as above, so below, like the magician. What you think about, you bring about. And so the nuthatch also represents that. And so I feel like there's a lot more going on here than just, the new perspective and the new knowledge, but that is coming to you. But I think what it does is it helps you to manifest and to create for yourself your safety and your security and what it is that you want around the heart space to move forward. And so there's a reward in all this. So what is it that you're trying to create for you, and that is consistent, it creates a cycle that's repetitious, that's comfortable, that you like, which hardly ever would say with the whip, but it's what I'm getting here, but it's going to require maybe not telling everybody right away what you're doing, not telegraphing. And we have the owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. And so, yes, if you feel like you need to be in stealth mode, you do. So hospitality. Hospitality is allowing people in and you feeling welcomed where you're going, but pay attention to your intuition and deciding who gets in and how far. And this gathering here, you're thinking about some kind of a group situation where maybe you don't want to share too much information, where you need to keep some things to yourself because you have this really great idea and you want to manifest it. Now, when I say around the heart space, that does not necessarily mean a relationship. It could be a business idea. It could be something that somehow provides for you the security of, I've got everything I need. So what are you being asked to release? You are being asked to release your doubt about your following your intuition, doubt about what it is. This is moving with grace, like being in flow with spirit. Spirit is bringing you messages. And so you are being asked to release, number one, your doubt, to help you figure out where your place is. Where is your place in the world? Where's your place in your career? Where is your place in your relationships? You know, whatever it is that you're seeking right now. And you have been spending a lot of time trying to figure this out. And I feel like, you know, you have, like the bull has those two horns, right? It's like antennas getting downloads of information from spirit. And so the guidance is coming to you. Listen to it. You are wiser than you give yourself credit for. I know that you know you're smart and that you're capable and that you can create, manifest wealth. But I think sometimes you second guess whether or not you should do this or that. And I want to emphasize. I know this is really itching now. Okay. You can overthink things. Like you tuck yourself in and out of things in the head. Why? Because everything you need to know, intuition, that's really in the heart space. When this comes in the thinking area, and it says to follow your intuition, that means listen to your heart, not your freaking head. Like not everything belongs on the spreadsheet. I swear we just had this conversation last week. Oh God, look at this. Okay. Wow. All right. We had the heart come up as clarify. Oh my gosh, I'm itching all over. Okay. You have choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Listen to your intuition. Follow your heart. New love. Embrace the new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to a work opportunity or spiritual growth. It's not necessarily whatever this is that makes you feel so safe and secure and happy. And then it says focus on love. Look for the the good attributes in each other and every person in your life. So what feels right? So if you're looking to make a career move, you know, where are you comfortable? You know, with the people. I feel like this is about the people, you know, and so if it's a new job and you go in for an interview at like 3 different places and one of them's offering much more salary and the other one's offering much better benefits and the third one, you know, they're not as great as those other ones, but the people, you connected with the people, then go with the people because they spend so much time there. And if you can make enough money to pay your bills and the benefits are fairly good and they may not be the best, but what really matters are the relationships in your life and making sure that you are feeling like you've got everything that you need. And so the stealth mode thing, whatever this is, it might not be time to share it out with the world between June 6th and June 20th. But you're manifesting it. Be honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down, and that is manifestation step number 1. So, what are you looking for? What is it that you're trying to create for yourself? What is it that you really in your heart really, really want? And then write it down. Start there. I heard work the problem backwards. Okay, so oh man, Taurus, I'm so itchy. That's spirit. Spirit is like, ooh. Okay. Okay, all right. So mazes. All right, I just saw the maze. Okay. In the newspaper when I was growing up, every week there was this little maze, you know, and I'm dyslexic, so I do things a little differently. I have a different perspective. I look at things upside down often. I read better upside down than I do straight up, and that's not even a joke. So I would start at the finish line, and I would work my way backwards. And so I feel like you're being asked maybe to change your perspective. Be a little more flexible. So figure out what your end goal is. Now, is your end goal to make a lot of money? Or is your end goal to feel happy? And so if you think money's going to make you happy. I mean, it doesn't suck, right? We all know that. But it's about, we go back to this gathering and this hospitality. I feel like it's about relationships. And especially because you have new love and focus on love. And so choosing love, choosing to be happy, start there. So, okay, let's just say, this is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. Taurus, you always take so long. Okay, so say you have a job offer and it's across the country and it is more money, better benefits, whatever. But that means that you're leaving behind family and friends and relationships, and your spouse is like, but wait a minute, what about the kids are in school and stuff? And so you have to weigh out all of those factors. You can't just take the job because it makes more money, right? Sometimes it's about the whole spectrum of things and what in your heart works for you. So, wow. I think that this full moon eclipse releases you from the shackles, and it allows you to start being a little more versatile in your thinking. And I think that you will be very creative in figuring out what it is you want if you listen to your heart and not your head. All right? Listen to the heart, your intuition, not the head. Choose love. Choose love of yourself, love of your life, love of what it is you really want to create. Looks good. All right, I'll see you back here next week, and we'll cover 2 more weeks. Yeah. All right, you take care.